Alright, so one of the first things done was closing up this garage door opening. No more garage door. Actually, I'm talking right now that this garage door may likely end up being the roof for, focus you, that box, which is going to end up probably sitting right along here. So that was closed up. Can't really see it, but there is actually new cement. You can kind of see it there. We'll come a long way around. See, there we go. So that's going to be more storage. And that will basically sit right there. And all the stuff that all the tools and everything that were in here are gonna probably go in there so that they stay nice and dry and secure. So definitely, I mean, aside from all the crazy stuff I've brought down, a lot cleaner in here. All new cement floor. And got rid of all the rodent homes in the corner. As you can see, we still got some light leaking in, which means we've got some gaps that mice and all that can get into. So there's likely to be a little bit of redo on this to seal that up. Maybe get some ceiling ventilation in there so we can insulate and really keep it comfortable in here. And so 20-foot header board. Let's see here, come on. There we go. A little overexposed. This little top section here, we're gonna put some of that polycarbonate corrugated roofing stuff there. Do it vertically, kind of allow some light in. And we got the header board. And after some discussion with grandfather, I talked him into letting me keep this opening at 8 foot tall by 16 foot wide. That way there, if this ever is no longer just storage, it has a great opening for vehicles to still get in and out of here. So this thing here, where you see those hinges at, and they'll be, or where you see those clamps at, that'll be hinges on the inside. And over here where you see these two boards at, that'll be hinges on the outside. And then where you are going to take that piece of track here, along with one of the trolleys from the original garage door that was over here on that side. And we're gonna put the trolley on there. It'll be hinged there and hinged there. So these two panels will actually bifold up, and they are offset in size from each other, 44 and 52 inches, so that when it folds, it'll fold perfectly flat against that stud there. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. And that way there, you can open this up and probably end up with roughly, what do I figure? We have 4, you lose 8, 16 inches. So you still end up with at least a 14 foot by 8 foot wide opening. The other nice thing about it is that not this panel, but the one that'll be here will actually have a walk-through door in it. So when the whole thing is closed, what you're gonna find is it'll look mostly like a wall there. I'm gonna have some weather stripping top and bottom, but right there will actually be a walk-through door. And then once you get in, then you can kind of unpin the hinge section there and that section, and open up the doors really wide if you need to. Otherwise, you just have the walk-in door, and all that can be nicely insulated and paneled, drywalled, however you want. Gonna eventually work on electricity and probably more insulation and drywall on here, insulation on the ceiling, and possibly some drop ceiling or suspended panel ceiling in there with lighting and all that. Make it nice and bright in here for doing work. And my stacks and stacks and stacks of things I've collected over the years. So most important piece of furniture right there. Anyhow, lots of it's probably going to end up getting sold or just thrown away here soon, but want to get through it and sort it. Anyways, kind of wanted to see what was going on. Yeah, I was having fun also explaining to Grandpa why I was cutting these T111s all in weird spots, but I really wanted to make sure all those little lines lined up nicely all the way along. Maybe it's a little OCD, I don't know.